Hello, friends. So, today I just want to talk about a topic where all of us are seen at least once in our life. That means, like, we are sitting peacefully, our life is going peacefully. Then somebody comes in and then he talks about this passive income, and then he will come with or without product. And the good thing is, like, you don't have to do anything in this passive income. Only thing is, like, you have to buy the product. That's a one-time investment, and after that one, you have to include couple of folks into the same network, and the network will grow automatically, and in this way you will keep on earning this money passive. And there are the claims where the people have become millionaires with these kind of schemes, and looks so nice, too good to be true. This scheme, what I'm talking about, is known as a multi-level marketing, network marketing, and with all these names. But actually this scheme has been patented with the name of a person who has actually invented it, and that's called Ponzi scheme. Today we know about the Ponzi scheme, how does it work, and why does it work only for the handful of people, and others are not so much beneficial with this. So let's talk about the Ponzi scheme. So this innocent scheme, which seems to make you instantaneously rich, it seems to be a very new innovation which has been founded by recently somebody, but it's not. It's been there for almost 100 years, and then it's actually been used first time by a person named Charles Ponzi in 1920. Since then his people have taken this scheme as a old wine, put into new pots, and serve it to millions of people and just con them for the millions of dollars. It looks like this seems to be a innovative scheme which will actually make you rich in no time, with networking of the people. It's based upon a well established mathematical formulas, and it works in a similar way. So we'll see today actually what are the formulas which has been used behind the scheme, and why this scheme is not a shortcut of being millionaire as you think it is. Let's see actually how does a Ponzi scheme work. So if I take one of the person, right, this was Mr. P who started this scheme, and then he promised the three new people, if you get added into my network, I will give you some cut. So he gets go ahead and adds the three new people, okay, and then Mr. Ponzi tells everybody that okay, you also go ahead and add three new people into your network, and then you keep on getting the cut. If you are getting, I mean, you are adding any new person, and if they are also adding a new person, you'll keep on getting the cut. So these three people, right, each of them actually adds three new people. Okay, so now let's do some mathematics. Okay, so just think about this. Mr. P is of the level 0. Okay, he started this whole scheme. Then number one layer, just one down, is 1. Okay, and then 2 down, it's second layer, it's actually 2. So if I try to write it down, right, on the level or layer, and this is number of people who are added to network. Okay, so on the level 0 there was only one person, on the level of 1 there was 3, and on the level of 2 there are 9. Now if I see, right, I can write it down like this one also: 3 raised to power 0, 3 raised to power 1, and 3 raised to power 2. So you got the whole idea, right, how it's going it. So if I try to create a function out of that one, right, that function will be, right, 3 raised to the power x, where this this will be the number of people at any point of time in a Ponzi scheme on the level of x. So that means, like, if I add the fifth level, the number of people will be 3 raised to power 5. Okay, if I add the sixth level, then 3 raised to power 6. That's how it goes in. Now this is the whole thing why the Ponzi scheme actually ends very quickly, because this is a exponential function, and it increases more faster than you think. Actually, faster than you think, actually, it increases. That means if I take 3 raised to the power 10, it will be huge sum. Okay. Okay, so I have jotted down some of the numbers for that one, right? So if you see, right, at any point of time when there is a level 10 for a Ponzi scheme, there are 59,000 people. It seems to be really safe. But if you reach at the 3 raised to about 25, that at the 25th level of any Ponzi scheme, there are these many people. Okay, this is the number which is bigger than the world's population. Okay, so this is one of the thing which Ponzi scheme is based on. So it actually grows leap and bound and more rapidly than you think of it goes it. So this is one of the formula which is used behind the Ponzi scheme. The other main thing which is being used behind the Ponzi scheme is graph theory. So if you see, right, this is how the Ponzi scheme graph goes on. Okay, at one point of time, if suppose that you are a person at this level, okay, and you know that person, before you could actually reach and tell you about that scheme, right, he will get the scheme from this third person. Okay, because that's a minimum distance. So these are the two main formulas actually which works behind the Ponzi scheme, and that is why this scheme is only beneficial if you are on the top few tier of this scheme. Otherwise, this is actually a waste of time. So what happened to the original Ponzi? He has been arrested for the fraud, and then later he has been jailed. But it did not stop his all his people to take his scheme, or I should call the scam, and then all the time propagate in a different way. So that's what I said. It's a very old wine which all the con artists they pick it up and then put that in a new pot and they serve it. And they are successful a lot of time actually. You see scam everywhere, Ponzi schemes everywhere. Okay, even in this era of knowledge, right? They are successfully propagating this scheme. So for me, I have one advice for you guys actually, that anything which is too quick, too cheap, or too easy is not true. We'll meet in next video. Till then, bye bye.